Hey everybody, good morning or no, good afternoon. I wanted to just wish you a happy belated Labor Day. You might be watching this later, but it's the day after Labor Day weekend when I'm recording this. And I want to go over, the title of this is Paralegal Missteps in Soliciting Clients. And this is problematic across the U.S. The various state bars deal with this problem quite often. It's one of the not the biggest problem probably in misconduct, and not just with paralegals, but the attorneys are involved in allowing this. So, and I'm sorry if I don't see your comments, but if you want to say hi, go right ahead. But I'm on the smartphone, so I won't be able to see all of the comments coming up. So thank you for being here with me. This is an area that I want you to be aware of, as especially not just as a newbie paralegal, a person going into this career for the first time, but a veteran paralegal. Maybe you've been a paralegal for 10 years and you go into a law firm as a new employee and you're being expected to do this. And so I want you to be aware. And these are, these are questions that should be asked in the interview when you're in certain areas of law about getting clients. Okay, I've never been involved in this and getting clients for my attorney. Okay, it's against the rules of professional conduct to do so. And I'll talk to you about a law. You can look this up for your own state, but you can put in there in Google like paralegal soliciting clients, or paralegal in trouble for soliciting clients in, and put your state in there and put that in Google. Now in Florida, I'm going to put my glasses on because I need my reading glasses, but there's a law on the books in Florida, and this is coming from a state law, Florida statute. And the way they show this law when is FS, F like in Frank, S like in Sam, with a period in between each. 817.234, and then in parentheses the number 8, and then parentheses small letter b, okay? Lowercase letter b. So it says it prohibits a paralegal, or prohibits, we'll say, it doesn't use the word paralegal, but it prohibits going after clients, solicitation, except by general advertising within 60 days of such incidents. That means somebody gets hurt, they're in the hospital, they're injured, that the attorney or a third party should not be going up to the hospital to meet with that person. Okay? The law in Florida is you have to wait 60 days to contact them. You can place ads in wherever, on TV, online, wherever they allow you according to the rules of advertising within the state of Florida, and whatever your state says about advertising. It might be different than Florida's. That's something you should look up. The violation of this is a third-degree felony. And there was a lawyer in South Florida, and this is public knowledge, was sentenced to 18 months of probation and 150 hours of community service. However, the Florida bar opened up a disciplinary case. Now, I worked in this area with my attorney in bar applicant matters and professional regulation. This falls under professional regulation for the attorney. No attorney should be allowing this where the law is being broken. It's a third-degree felony. So this particular attorney, the Florida bar opened up a disciplinary case. That means an investigation will take place that is incredibly thorough and indefinitely suspended as the bar continues investigation. This can go on for a while. And the Board of Governors, a committee heard examples, and they they decided to suspend this person indefinitely. So you can look up, I don't know if I put that case down on here. I don't think I did. Sometimes when we join a law firm, we don't know what we're getting into. We don't know the ethics, the integrity, or the integrity of the lawyer we're going to work for. The interview can tell you a lot, and this is why some of the questions for you on your side have to be to the point, because this solicitation is something, if you're a new person going into law, you're going to be a entry-level paralegal, entry-level legal assistant, or whatever position you land. You don't know what some of these unethical moves are. You know, if your attorney says, go up to the hospital and go meet with this person, you don't know off the top of your head that this is incorrect and that this person is still in the hospital. You have to wait 60 days according to Florida law. Now, if you're in Indiana or Ohio or New Jersey, California, the law might be different. You know, and the states have their rights to pass their own laws in this regard. So you have to look up your professional rules of conduct as well as the state statute regarding solicitation. So I would do that for your state. Do your homework. Start becoming a paralegal right now. As a veteran paralegal, myself and anybody watching this who's a veteran paralegal, if you find yourself in a place where this is going on, and if you broach that subject, you won't have a job. My question to you is, why do you want to stay then? Because this is a third-degree felony. Now, you know, this person wasn't disbarred as of, you know, this research that I did, but the investigation that goes forth means sometimes that the bar will send in a management team into the law firm to do an audit of everything in the law firm. How cases are open and closed, what went on in those cases. They won't look at every single case, but they'll pick cases at random. And they just might pick the case that will not be good. You know, and if this is a thing that goes on all the time, then good, you know, best wishes. So I know the bar to be a tough investigative entity, and they will seek out the truth as to what is really happening in that law firm. So do you want to work for a law firm like that? No? Well, then when you're in the interview and you're in a place that does personal injury, that does automobile accidents, any type of law, really, you want to say, I know that solicitation of clients by anybody but you, and there are parameters around that, meaning you, the attorney, is you know, against the law. I won't be asked to be soliciting clients, will I? You know, I would ask that question. Yeah, I would be bold enough to ask that, because I don't want to work for somebody who commits third-degree felonies. And that goes on in this country, unfortunately. So let me look at my notes. I want you to be aware of the topics I'll be covering as far as paralegal mistakes go. Okay? There's another video on this channel about the 10 worst paralegal mistakes. I want you to look at that one. Okay? And if you have to write those down, I want red flags to go up for you when someone asks you to do something that is unlawful, so that you know it's unlawful, because it's a world that we're not used to working in when we first enter. And, you know, people might say, well, you should have known that that was against the law. You wouldn't know that there's a law against that. That your attorney is asking you, your attorney is an officer of the court, and you're thinking that the attorney is ethical when he or she is not. So be aware that these things happen, okay? And I think that's it. I want to make you aware of these. And look at the last video I did, and then look at the 10 worst paralegal mistakes. When an attorney not only asks a paralegal to go up to the hospital or solicit clients, to go after clients for him or her, it could also be that they're asking a runner to do that. You might have a runner in the firm who, might deliver documents to people and that type of thing, but then the runner is asked to do something that neither the runner nor you would know is unlawful. But I'm telling you now what Florida law says. Now I want you to look up what the law says for your state. What statute covers solicitation of clients? Then you can put in by a paralegal or by a runner, but putting a paralegal in should get you to the right place when you're doing your research, okay? So that is it, just putting up those red flags, the things that should stop you from going forward. And sometimes we don't know until we get into the law firm that something's amiss. And then I would say start looking for another job, because you don't want to be in a place that doesn't abide by the law when they're an officer of the court and doesn't abide by the rules of professional regulation. Wave bye-bye. All right. So I'm going to wave bye-bye right now. Thank you for being here with me. Let me know in the comments below what you are thinking or any other questions you have or a topic you want me to cover, and I will sure do that. Now, before I sign off, I want you to just be aware that the Paralegal Inner Circle class launched today. Registration is open for a solid week. And you can go to my website, and I'll post a link below later on today. But the website, you'll find it in the description box for other videos, so go check that out. But it's LeslieSansone-Williams.com, and then look for the Paralegal Inner Circle class. So a very inexpensive class, but it's chock full of goodies for you as you're looking to enter into this field, chock full of good stuff. So also, part of what I call the dynamic duo is my book Legal Break-In on Amazon, which I believe is the #1 thing you should purchase and study, look through it, and that'll help you determine if this career is for you or not, and then go into the class. So it's available on Kindle, so you can look at it and then go in the class and start making headway towards a new career, all right? So have a great day, and I will talk to you in the next video, all right? Take care.